All right, sexy cats. That's my new name for you now. Look, 2 weeks ago, February 17th, I accidentally came up with this thing that I want to turn into a series called Catch a Spark Music CASM Sessions. So, CASM Sessions. And I guess I called that episode one, and it was because it was the first episode. That's how clever I am. And I said I'd be doing one at the end of every month. So I thought I'd start now, 2 weeks later, and see where it takes us. I don't know if this one is going to go on for an hour. I have no clue. Um, Basically, what this is a slightly more structured version of my guitar musings key of gibberish episodes that are available on the short reels. This is basically going to be a monthly version. Now, why am I doing this? Because I want to know how well I improve with improvisation month to month in the next 5 years. And I think it'll be a good story to tell. Well, yeah. And so, what I'm going to be doing is exploring different shapes, fingerings, and just exploring the instrument, but again, using much of what I know. Whereas in Key of Gibberish, I just basically went all over the place with the occasional known chord. This is not going. This is going to be a much more structured version of it. Um, this is a Gretsch baritone. I love her. I've been playing her more and more since I took her out of that wardrobe where it's been hiding for a few months. And I think it is one of the best necks I've ever played. I believe they call it a soft D, whereas my Strat is a C, and I guess my little Martin falls into the category of a slim taper C-ish type shape. It's a very small neck because it's a little Martin, and I'm not going to be doing. I'm going to skip my song Skeleton. Weekend this weekend for the second weekend in a row because I want to learn a song. I want to get ready to perform, ideally. Sorry, one more cup of coffee. So let me. I'll continue on with this because I've been talking now for 3.5 minutes and hardly played. So let's do this. Just fooling around. No. Not too much. I'll get this. That's nice. I like that. So it's a A minor 7, F major in a D shape, was it a major that I did? Hold on. What chord is that? The second to last one. All three notes. I said I wasn't going to do this, and I am. Sorry, guys. But this app really is wonderful. Um, hold on. Hold on. Oh, it's a G minor. How lovely. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So, A minor 7, right? F major in G shape, in a D shape. And then A minor. G minor. Oh, that's lovely. I like that. G minor to A minor. A minor 7, F major D shape. What if I play, even with the open D string, it's still a G minor, that's right. And then it's a G mad 9 with a fifth, yeah. I think keep it simple, eh? So I guess this is where the exploration begins. A minor 7, right? F major in the D shape, G minor. What songs go minor to minor? I wonder. Let's see if we can do this some tremolo work with this. Play it a bit louder. How about I do a different strumming pattern? Da, 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 let's arpeggiate it. So these 4 chords, why don't I try and play through them? Boy, there's got to be some kind of an etiquette rule about yawning when you're recording on YouTube, but I want to be like family to you, where you forget these typically. socially regarded poor behaviors. Oh, wait. So Rick Beato was on the Tetragrammaton podcast with Rick Rubin. It's Rick Rubin's podcast, and the two of them were having a conversation on Rick Rubin's podcast, and Rick said that jazz can't really be taught. It's a difficult thing to teach improvisation. Sorry, he said you basically have to have an ear and the patience to explore. So and Rick Beato's students said a lot of them, yeah, they basically played the scales perfectly and arpeggiated, but that's not real melody. That's a model of where melodies can be created, if you will, a map. And maps, as I've said often before, maps are not the territory. It's what you pick and choose out of there that tells you what a territory looks like. You have to have an experience of it, and I'm trying to find a way. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this a piece at a time. I'm going to try and create a melody off of each chord. So here I am, A minor 7. So what do I want to do with that? I guess I could create a B minor, right? No, wait, no, what am I saying? Wait. I don't like it. So we're talking about three minors. The first, third, and fourth chords played are minors. The first being a minor 7. So if I want to create a scale, if I want to create a melody out of that, I'm literally just a caveman trying to figure this out. Because what I try to do is I try to learn the theory after I play some, after I discover something interesting. G minor, how about if I end it with A minor 7? It's A minor 7. Yeah. A minor 7. F major. G minor. And then back to A minor 7. Now, I like A minor 7 more. It's a meteor finish, isn't it? Yeah. I played it backwards. I went from A minor to G minor to F major to A minor 7. And I wanted to, and I don't even know what key that is. I mean, one would assume it's an A minor key. But I'm having a bit of a, can't piece it together. Where would F be? A, B, C sharp, D, E. Okay, it's definitely not an A minor key. Is it a G minor key? G, A. Okay, this would be the second. G, A, B, C sharp, D. Instead of me just guessing through this, I'm gonna revisit that. Tell me in the comments, what key are A minor 7, A minor, F major, and G minor in? I don't know. But I don't want to make this a theory thing. I'm supposed to catch a spark. And I'm supposed to look for beautiful sounds to capitalize on. And I think I found early on a nice progression that I dig. And I should look for the melodic thread in all of these, right? Structuring your learning is hard, man. I, at my level, should have no problem taking two or three chords and creating a melody outside the chord, you know, in the key and in the chord itself. So let's say, because if I could, I would have been able to perform Neil Young's words uh, more beautifully instead of just playing and strumming the chords. So I want to go back to E minor and then F sharp major. Okay. Maybe then play F major here. Okay. So went from E minor, F major, and then no. How about G minor? Huh. So. So that's a D minor. I said G minor. guess. No, forget it. Let's just go back to what I was doing before. Not very compelling continuation of that lovely strumming pattern, is it? Come on now. You know, there's this conventional wisdom in YouTube about how you should structure your videos and so on and so forth. But frankly, I want to look back on this video 5 years from now. That's why I'm doing all this, and I want to know what the hell I was thinking. Because 5 years from now, I should have like proper musicianship. I should be an advanced player, given the amount of time I practice every day. But the structure, like I said earlier, is a difficult thing to create. And I find with as many guitar teachers as I speak to, I get so many conflicting opinions that I realize they're only telling me what worked for them, essentially, or what they feel worked for them. Um, so I realized that I just simply need to find my own way and maybe 3 or 4 months out of the year get proper instruction from my friends and then use that time to learn more songs and discover my own patterns and structures of how to do things. And I'm having a difficult time doing that right now. We're at 30 minutes. We played up here, we played down here. I need to find out what key these chords are in. And make that a little bit of a project. This Sunday, I'm going to be reflecting on my first 10 open mics. My 10th one was on Thursday, yesterday. And I I loved it. I really did. It was a wonderful night. But wait a second. Was it Thursday? Yeah, it was Thursday. That's right. And I'm going to have an interesting. No, what am I saying, man? No, it was on a Wednesday. Yeah, it was on a Wednesday. I had that. Yeah, Monday was number 9, and Wednesday was number 10. Hope I have that right. And so what happened was is that I'm gonna have a bit of an issue trying to figure out how to squeeze in more open mic time because one a week is not enough, and I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do two. And that was the decision back then. But I gotta learn how to structure it and balance my work at the same time, work that I deeply deeply love, and I'll figure it out. But at the same time, I need I need a notebook in front of me. I need to structure my practice in such a way where I get to measure improvement, and my feel of the instrument has improved. But I don't know how to communicate that. Maybe I've demonstrated it because this is a pattern I have never done before. Right? It's actually quite familiar sounding. It might be something that all of you know, and I've just forgotten. Oh, okay, wait a second. Yeah, I've got a 3 day weekend ahead of me. I had some work to do tonight, and I was able to finish it on time. And I'm gonna, before I go to bed, I just wanted to do this video with you guys. And I don't. This weekend is going to be basically me reflecting on my first 10 open mic performances, and I'll do a posting Sunday evening about that. And I'm not going to set goals for the next 10. I'm just going to keep on playing. And but on top of the reflections, I need to come up with a really well structured plan. I tried to do various things like each day of the week commit to something, but frankly, it is rather cheesy. I always sensed it was. Metronome Mondays are not going to be every single Monday, so I'm doing them in form of episodes. Tremolo Tuesdays, I may very well do every single day because there's something about the tremolo that requires daily practice and forcing you into a weekly structure where you can demonstrate what it is and find out if you're being repetitive or not. And I like using this platform as a sounding board for that. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. I found something just now, and I like that progression a lot. The goal is to find out what key it's in, and I'll tell you next month what key it's in. Um, and I'll see what happens. Hopefully, it's going to be something really interesting. It can lead to a beautiful composition. But so far, I really, really dig it, and I came across it early. Now, mind you, you know how I discovered it, right? I'm obsessed with trying to get my fingerings done quickly. And that's how I discovered this pattern. I got so used to this one. So charming. That's words. Huh. Are these similar? A minor, F major, G major, E minor, A minor, F major, G major, A minor. Man, I was doing words all along. Just in different keys. Except, I did an A minor 7 here. Wait. Now let me do that in 4/4. That's words. They're so eerily similar, aren't they? Okay, so there you go. Again, catch a spark. I just keep playing, and you're either going to be in this with me or you're not. But I need to explore what key that is because it's a variant of this, right? Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. So that's what's going to happen. The longer I do this gibberish stuff, the more you realize there's no such thing as a bad note. Like the Miles Davis quote says, it all depends on what you do next with it. The key to learning guitar is to always play guitar. All right, I'll leave it at that. 40 minutes is long enough. So, yeah, that's where we're at now, right? And I'll do my best for next month and see how much better I can do. That was the best I could do now. It was a very exhausting week, but I made time for practice. That was the key thing. I'm not going to obsess about having new big content every single day, but I am going to post short reels every single day, maybe as much as 2 a day. I'm going to fool around with key of F harmonic minor more this weekend, and I'll do a posting probably Sunday afternoon about that. And then Sunday evening, I'll post my reflections on my first 10 open mics and what I learned from them. And I'm going to document it because I need the notes. I need to get better at this. I basically have another 490 open mics to go, right? I mean, if I do on average 2 to 3 each week, minimum 2, in the next 5 years, I'll be close to the 500 mark. Maybe I'll have to ramp things up so I can hit that magic 500. But it's important to me to play 500 open mics. That's a real goal. Musicianship is a tough thing, but the thing is, though, is that in as little time as maybe in the next 2 years, I do want to be able to play in a band and so forth. In the next several months, I'll be playing with musician friends. Maybe I'll document some of that as well. But singer songwriter is a big one for me. It took a long time for me to make that decision, and I've made it. I want to spend my elderly years doing that, uh, writing songs and performing them. And it's going to take a long time to build an audience, to build the abilities. And I think 5 years is a reasonable amount of time if I stick to my 2 hours a day of practice. And at the same time, make time to just muse and just fool around and find sounds and not just be so wrapped up in constructs and structures, which I've never been that guy. But I gravitate towards that a lot, and I'm constantly mindful of when I go too far, and then I put a stop to it essentially. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to say goodbye. I will speak to you tomorrow, and God bless. Thank you for tuning in. I'm deeply, deeply appreciated, and offer comments. What did you think of that progression? It was A minor 7, F major in D shape, G minor using the highest four strings, right? Using the E, B, G, and D strings. Third fret. The third fret is fretted. The bottom three. The D string is left open, and then A minor. So A minor 7, F major in D shape, G minor, A minor. And what did you think of that progression? I'd love to know. It resonates with me. I haven't played it on standard E tuning yet, but I might fool around with that this weekend. But I'm enjoying fooling around with my baritone, man, a lot. So that's it. Good night.